Inside the manual, you will find a list of all the necessary tools required for assembly. We recommend assembling the bed with 2 people. Begin by opening the 5th package, which contains the complete hardware set needed for the upcoming steps. Next, move to the 1st package. Open it carefully, cutting through the tape without damaging the cardboard. Inside, you will find the low headboard, the high headboard, the base panel, and the side rail connector. The next step is to unpack the separate box containing the cushion. Place the high headboard on a protected surface, attach the cushion, and fasten it using the screws provided. Proceed with installing hardware on the headboards. Start with the high headboard. Screw in 3 cam dowels on the right side and 3 on the left. Then install the hardware on the low headboard. Screw in 3 cam dowels on each side, just as before. Move to the side rail connector. Insert cam locks into the 4 holes, making sure the arrows face upward, and gently tap them with a hammer. Then insert 2 wooden dowels on each side and tap lightly. Open the 2nd package. Inside are the left and right bedside rails. Insert 2 cam locks into each side rail with the arrows facing upward. Next, insert 3 wooden dowels on each side and gently tap them in. Insert 1 cam lock on each side. Repeat this step for both side rails. Finally, screw in 2 cam dowels into each side rail and attach the metal brackets, 2 on the left rail and 2 on the right. Move to the 3rd package, which contains the components of the bed base frame. Begin by installing hardware on the cross rails. Insert 2 cam locks into each end. Then, hammer 2 wooden dowels into each end until securely seated. Next, prepare the longitudinal rails by screwing in 2 cam dowels into each one. Then, insert cam connectors into the side openings on both ends. At the ends of the rails, insert 2 wooden dowels into each side and tap them lightly with a hammer to ensure a secure fit. Next, proceed to the hardware installation of the 2 cross rails and the center rail. Begin with the center rail by inserting 2 wooden dowels into one end and gently tapping them into place. Then insert the cam locks into the designated holes. For each cross rail, screw in 2 cam dowels. Repeat these steps on both ends. Install cam dowels into the center holes of the cross rails and the center rail. Rotate the center rail and repeat on the other side. Before assembling the prepared elements, prepare the workspace. The floor must be clean and level. It is recommended to verify this with a spirit level. The next step is assembling the previously prepared components. Begin by connecting the cross rails to the center rail. Position the cross rails perpendicular to the center rail and insert the wooden dowels into the corresponding holes. Once fully seated, tighten the cam locks using a screwdriver. Next, attach the longitudinal rails to the structure. Align the wooden dowels and cam dowels with the corresponding openings. Once in place, tighten the cam locks. Install the bed baseboards. Slide each panel into the designated side guide slots along the frame. Next, proceed to fastening the cross rails. Insert the first rail between the side panels, ensuring that the wooden dowels align with the dowel holes and the cam dowels engage with the locks. Once inserted, tighten the cam locks. Install the second rail on the opposite side in the same manner. Once both cross rails are secured, gently lift the bed base structure on one side and tighten the screws from underneath. Then, raise the opposite side and repeat the step to ensure the structure is fully stabilized and ready for further assembly. Proceed to the footboard. Position it with the inner side facing upward and align the side rail connector with its edge. Fasten both elements together using the mounting screws, tightening them with the included Allen key or a drill driver. Next, position the footboard with the attached side rail connector. Move the first side rail into place and slide it onto the protruding cam dowels, ensuring that the wooden dowels align with the connection sockets. Once properly seated, tighten the locks from the inside using a screwdriver. Install the second side rail in the same way. The next step is installing the low headboard. Position it at the end of the bed frame and slide it onto the side rails so that the wooden dowels fit into the mounting holes. Once aligned, tighten the cam locks from the inside for a secure connection. Proceed to attach the bed base structure to the bed frame. Lift the previously assembled base and gently lower it into the frame. Align the mounting holes in the cross beams with those in the side rails. Then secure the base to the frame using the mounting screws, tightening them evenly on both sides. Next, connect the high headboard to the bed structure. Position it vertically and slide it onto the protruding cam dowels, ensuring the wooden dowels align with the sockets. Once properly positioned, tighten the cam locks from the inside and insert one screw from underneath on each side. Then, verify the angle at the foot of the bed using a carpenter's square. The connections must form a perfect 90-degree angle as shown in the manual. Additionally, measure the diagonals of the bed frame. If they are equal, the structure is correctly aligned. Proceed to open the last, fourth package, which contains the slatted frame, along with a separate instruction manual. Begin by installing the lifting mechanisms on the inner sides of the bed frame, one on the left, the other on the right. Align each mechanism with the mounting holes located on the side rails and fasten with screws in the designated areas. Next, assemble the frame of the slatted base. Its side and front elements are universal and do not have designated sides. Connect the elements and secure them using the screws included in the set. Then, mount two support brackets on each inner side of the bed frame, positioning them at a height of 122 millimeters as indicated in the instruction. After installing the brackets, insert the slatted base frame into the bed. Secure it with screws inserted into the center holes. Note that the holes are arranged in groups of 3. Use the middle hole for fastening. Then insert the plastic end caps onto the ends of the slatted frame, one on each side. Proceed to install the support brackets. The center brackets have 2 holes, while the side brackets have 1. Make sure to leave a gap between each slat. After installing all slats, attach the gas struts on both sides. From this moment on, the bed will lift automatically. The weight of the mattress will balance the force of the gas struts. Finally, install the mattress stopper to prevent the mattress from sliding. And attach the lifting handle for easier opening. And it's done! Time to enjoy comfort at its best. Reliable and built to last.